Is it time to buy or sell Oklo stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Oklo. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the first day of May in the year 2025, our system has identified Oklo as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.44. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced a remarkable gain of 141.96% since we initially designated Oklo as a buy candidate 31 days ago. This equates to an average return of 4.58% per day since its classification as a buy candidate. The stock is situated in the upper part of a very wide and strong rising trend in the short term. This may typically present a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout at the upper trend line, valued at $69.17, will initially signal a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 107.86% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 34.50% and 125.85%. In terms of a longer outlook, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 130.20%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate from negative 4.94% to positive 147.12% over the next year. In present terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $60.52 and $157.32. Our latest daily update for Oklo includes the headline, Oklo Inc. stock price ended at 63.66 on Friday, after losing 1.27%. The Oklo Inc. stock price fell by 1.27% on the last day, Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, from 64.48 to 63.66. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 8.25%, with a low of $60.60 and a high of $65.60. The price has declined in 7 of the last 10 days, but remains up by 20.75% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day alongside the stock, which is actually a positive indicator, as volume should follow the stock's movement. On the last day, the trading volume fell by 6 million shares, with a total of 32 million shares bought and sold for approximately $2.02 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $70.99, while the lowest price was $5.35. Currently, the price is 10.33%, or $7.33, below the 52-week high of $70.99, which is also the all-time high for this stock. Oklo Inc. has made significant waves in the market recently, with its stock surging over 200% year-to-date. This momentum was further bolstered by a remarkable 28% rise in a single week, reflecting a growing investor confidence in the company's prospects. Recently, Oklo announced a public offering of 6.67 million shares at $60 each, which has sparked some volatility, including a dip of over 7% earlier this week before rebounding slightly. In addition to short-term fluctuations, the long-term outlook for Oklo appears more optimistic, particularly after their intended role as a power provider for Eielson Air Force Base in Alaska. Analysts have responded positively, raising their price target to $75, up from $55. Citing the supportive regulatory environment and a focus on nuclear energy for new technologies, particularly in AI data centers, the investment landscape for Oklo is shaped by broader policy trends including significant attention from the current administration towards nuclear projects, enhancing demand and potentially stabilizing its financials and stock performance over time. This combination of immediate reactions to market activities and favorable long-term projections positions Oklo for continued investor interest and stock appreciation in both the near and distant future. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 9th of June 2025, it was reported that Seaport Global assigned Oklo a buy grade with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 28th of May 2025, it was reported that William Blair assigned Oklo an outperform grade with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Oklo an outperform grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Oklo a neutral grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December 2024, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Oklo an outperform grade with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned Oklo stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts also give the stock a rating of strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Oklo. The stock of Oklo Incorporated shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two indicators, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at $57.20 and $40.79. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Some negative signals have also emerged, which may affect short-term developments. A sell signal was noted from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 11th of June 2025, and since then, the stock has declined by 6.42%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, a sell signal is currently indicated by the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 33 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 32 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 38 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 24 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 16 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Oklo. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $55.24 and $53.90. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level, as breaching this level could lead the stock to the next support point. In this case, Oklo Incorporated has support just below today's level at $55.24. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $53.90 and $48.87. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, characterized by high volatility, and, with a considerable prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $5 between its high and low, representing an 8.25% change. For the past week, the stock has averaged a daily volatility of 14.71%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Oklo, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profitability and could indicate potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 12th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are currently at negative 11 cents. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Oklo. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Oklo is at $64.48. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a point of consideration for swing trading. On the downside, Oklo's first support level is at $55.24. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Oklo from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 29th of May, 2025, Cochrane Caroline conducted an insider sale of 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 29th of May, 2025, Cochrane Caroline conducted another insider sale of 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 29th of May, 2025, DeWitt Jacob conducted an insider sale of 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 29th of May, 2025, DeWitt Jacob conducted another insider sale of 100,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 21st of May, 2025, Kinsley Richard conducted an insider sale of 1,200 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 88 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 37.216. Overall, insiders purchased 93,756,834 shares and sold 32,287,339 shares in the last 88 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $60.06, reflecting a decline of 5.66%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, contributing to a high level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is Oklo stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with a general positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, indicating a fair chance for Oklo Inc. stock to perform well in the near future. However, after analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 16th of June, we expect Oklo to open lower by 373/100ths of a dollar and begin trading at $63.29. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with best regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.